First up, sales executive Sarah, who's used to succeeding at most things.
Look, there's a big hole there. You didn't seal them at all. I mean, these, yeah, not very good, sorry.
Could this be the end of the road for Sarah? Colin was put on probation after a disastrous first dish, so everything rests on what Angela thinks of his second dish.
You did it far too thick, you rolled it over too many times, you can see there, and there's water on the plate, so you didn't drain them.
Despite all his efforts, will Colin be catching an early flight home?
You haven't actually helped yourself, Colin, yeah, in this instance.
And it doesn't get much better.
It's still raw, it's not cooked. Let's go. You didn't seal them. Very poor attempt. Your pasta's way too thick.
In her first dish, Linda burnt her garlic. Has she succeeded in making this simple pasta dish?
Why have you grated nutmeg on top?
Because I thought that's what you did.
No, I grated nutmeg in the filling. You would not grate nutmeg on top. And if you taste that now, all you're going to taste is raw nutmeg and you spoil the whole flavour of it.
Linda didn't listen closely enough to Angela's basic instructions and messed up her second dish. Will she be sent packing? All 10 dishes tasted, Angela must now decide who she believes doesn't have enough focus or potential to learn quickly under her tuition and must be sent home. All the criminals can do now is wait.
I think the whole thing has been a most wonderful experience. And if I get sent home, it's still added value to my life.
Linda knows she's made mistakes today, but is desperate to stay.
I've just loved it, but I want to learn to cook, so I want to stay.
And Colin's worried. He's convinced he's going home.
I don't think I've done enough to redeem myself this afternoon at all. I mean, I know I was put on probation by Angela at lunchtime, but I definitely do think that that's the end of the road for me, and I'll be sampling some red wine on the shuttle on my way back home.
Angela's in competition with fellow Michelin-starred chef John Burton Race to transform one kitchen criminal into someone capable of cooking a first-class meal. Angela has to judge her team on their potential to become real kitchen heroes, so each day she must get rid of the student who has shown the least amount of promise. Colin has been a disaster all day, and Angela put him on probation. Has he raised his game and done enough to stay?
I mean, probation boy, what can I say? Colin, that's not pasta, that's an insult. It really is an insult. It's an insult to me, my cooking, what I do for a living. But you know, you tried. There was sweat on that brow. I think you really want to do it. I mean, do you want to do it?
Sure do.
Yeah? Do you think you're out or do you think you're staying in?
I think I'm out.
You're wrong, you're staying in. One more chance, Colin. One more chance, OK?
Thank you.
Colin's done it and lives to fight another day. The criminals must improve, but all day one of them has lacked confidence and failed to produce good food. Will Angela let her go?
I mean, Sarah, calm down, think, you know, and just relax. And if you do that, tomorrow you've got one more chance.
Thank you.
Sarah's managed to scrape through, but for how long?
But there's one thing that keeps coming back. I can't get it out of my head. It's just annoyed me so much because it just shows that person wasn't listening. And that, you know, that's what I've got to go on. Nutmeg. You pointed at yourself, Linda. You're out. You're going home.